Okay, this is a slow poison. It takes place in Treviso and is one of the factions and region quests. You can pick it up through a scroll in the library in the lighthouse and or by talking to Taya and Viego in the casino. All / most of the enemies that we are going to encounter are weak to necrosis. So you're going to want to pick your party and your skills and reset your skills and do all that stuff so that you can take advantage of that.
Occupied.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt, but more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Taya. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Is that out of character?
Neither of you strike me as the bloodthirsty sort.
Our shared enemies deserve our worst.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antaam commander, Keith Lord butchered Dathrata. But Viego thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
How can we help?
Helping the crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Find your crow. Then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district.
Got
They're always
Memento.
together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for once.
Another memento.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much for this occupation.
King's Draft, action on behalf of Antiva. Belongs to the Crow section. And then if you can, and I cannot on this file, or actually on any files when I came here.
Let's do business.
If you can rank up to level 2, there is a necrotic rune for sale, which can be very helpful in this area, but I'm not shop rank 2, so I won't have it. But that's okay, because we'll get it after. Completing this will give it to you afterwards.
Good luck with your contracts.
Okay.
Back on the ground soon.
An underwater prison.
Okay, our
That's
first
still
chest is going to be
pretty
the one that's
amazing.
across from the boat that
Amazing.
took us to
I
Sea
suppose
of
it is.
Blood.
Do you think the
Well, the
elves made it?
ossuary and Sea of
It
Blood.
didn't seem de winter.
I think so. I wonder what it was built for. Originally, I mean.
Whatever
So
it was
this
meant
chest
for,
contains
it's a bit of
either a
misery.
helm
Right.
or a Vitar, the Antavan Parade helm or the Stinging Blow Vitar. Antavan Parade helm. So if you're a helm wearer, it'll have this. Grab a bit of materials and a valuable item.
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
So many things you could buy. How do you choose?
Okay, the Drowned District. Don't forget to activate the beacon. And if you need to refill your health. Okay, instead of going straight outside, we're going to head into here.
So this is Treviso now.
Some weave. Heartwood. Valuable item. Another memento. Vint 6, the common red. And this is going to be for Lucanus. It's the Rialto Rapier for Lucanus. And that warehouse is where we're going, and we're going to enter this way. You can also get there from the walkway, but I'm going to grab, I think it's a trinket at the same time.
We are found! Attack!
Don't worry, Tyr and Viago sent us.
Simple oil and stone. And at this point, blue pots are hidden throughout, and they contain a tonic that charges your ultimate. There is one in this room.
Killed my cousin.
Too far away, I guess. Alright, let's get into the... Okay, give me a second. Before you guys, like... Criminy. I recover from one and I immediately get hit by the other. Just calm down.
Now's your chance.
Alright, there we go. God.
Done. Are you Jacobus?
Dareth, my cousin.
They put it up there. And I have to jump to it like every time just to get the eggs to pop up. The Antaam invasion? There you go. These are the jars that hold the ultimate. So if you need to fill your ultimate up there, right here.
Please, you have to finish Dareth's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Dareth. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
We should...
Bloodstained note.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Tyr and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I spotted something on the walls. Earlier, I mean.
Okay,
Let's
so
go look.
if you've completed an unfamiliar sense with Harding, you'll have this ability. And you'll be able to call her ability even though she's not part of the party. Using companion abilities with a dagger. Yeah. Okay, this is Amaranthian Loop. It is a ring that's good stagger. And I'm not really using cold damage, so I think we're going to put it on. I could use the help with the stagger. Oh, and before I forget, let's go ahead and equip the trinket that we snagged for Lucanus right when the fight started. This will give me a revival if I die. So we're going to have that on. Excuse my hoodie zipper. Okay. First crow.
Perfectly thrown.
That's got to be
Memento.
Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
Coon on the rocks. What am I missing in my companions? Oh, his sword. That's right.
Another mark this way.
Heartwood. Oh, wait. I got distracted and went the wrong way. Okay, back through the market.
Here's another crow mark.
Wow. Even during an occupation.
Our next crow mark.
Market fast travel. Heart and central area. Alright, we're going to use Lucanus' skill to get across here. Spite's reach. This is going to be the Graven Opal Ring, which is with ranged attacks, which I don't think the mage has because I think that's considered magic, and I think ranged is pretty much just like the rogue crossbow and bows and stuff. Not just rogue, but... Oh, I shouldn't have done it. Oh, no, 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 no! Criminy. Oh, I wish we could swim. That was embarrassing. Okay, put it back.
Easy enough.
Okay, Heart and Central fast travel.
Another mark.
Alright, we're going to stay on the rooftops. And we are going to get the Orchestrator's long coat, and that is the same for all. Whether you're a warrior, rogue, or Kunarian, or Kunari, or whatever, it's the same for all of them. Oh, I wouldn't mind that ability damage increase. Maybe I'll take that. I'll just try and not get hit. Try. Gold?
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere.
Contract for a crow.
The butcher is making poison. Qamek.
Comic? That stuff gives you nightmares. Chips at your mind.
If I were the
Sign of Shaper's Respite. It's a memento.
butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antaam brought in a Qamekmaster to mix the poison. He's at the Garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further.
Keep a grip. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. The Antaam ordered me out of my house.
Okay. Back up towards the casino, but we're gonna go right.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Akanis, but how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I've spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on seekers who are immune to demons.
Alright, now we're not fighting this guy, but we are gonna get this. Which is Golden Hella Sash Belt. Or not Sash Belt. Sash Belt. Grants invulnerable on potion use. So I'm actually gonna grab that, even though it's less healing. It's gonna help out a little. And then that guy is actually part of a different quest. So we're not going in there. Okay, we are going to pair Fade Bolts and Debilitate.
Take him out, quick!
I love that she generates mana passively. I wish that the warrior and the rogue generated their momentum and rage passively too. That would be a very nice bonus. Okay, Fade Bolts and Debilitate.
We're in. Let's find the Qamekmaster.
Leave.
I command that you fight, but above all else, I command.
Careful ahead. Hitting us from range.
Sure. Some weave. Okay, now out on the balcony, have a Corvid Cloak for Lucanus. 63% bonus. I'm going to keep the necrotic though. Necrotic damage. Weave. We're going to get some more weave outside before we go downstairs. Okay, so here's where we can get another rune. Ravage, common rune. So we're going to apply it here. Deals 50% more damage versus health for 20 seconds. And then we're going to make sure that one's the active one because they gave it to us for a reason. So I'm going to hit that and then let go, and now I can cycle through. Yeah, now I can cycle through my runes. There we go. I wish it would stay up longer. Yeah, there we go. Ravage. Now let's make sure my health is full. And now something that I noticed playing it last time is I can actually, let's see, which one? I don't think I have a damaged weekend. Alright, let's pair Fade Bolts and Debilitate. So I can actually do that from down here, which I think is hilarious, actually.
I'm here on behalf of the crows, poisoner.
Poison.
My ultimate only does so much damage, doesn't it? Alright, let's activate this. See if we can't freeze him a little bit.
It's done. The Qamekmaster's dead.
Thank goodness. Hate those things.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison.
No, first
Then
things
we
first
figure
is
out what's
looting
going on
him.
here.
I actually don't get a whole lot for looting him. Oh yeah, as your crow mask, that's what I thought. I thought we got something that wasn't popping up. Am I not close enough? There we go.
That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains.
Journal page in a shaky hand.
Wait. This note says that wasn't all the Kamek. The butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea. But the note does mention the butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help.
Okay, Spellcaster's Stiletto. Now, if you were one of the others, you would have seen the Antaam Rapier Longsword or the Executioner's Blade. Spellcaster's Stiletto. Common Mage Knife. Not bad. I'll probably just upgrade the other one. Get the higher stagger. Okay. Turn to Faction Sanctum. feel like a lot of people would really fall off that.
Are you out of your minds? I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antaam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
Politician, I presume.
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antaam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
He isn't the only enemy.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antaam, making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them? One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
I won't abandon my allies.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
Don't forget to buy the rune, the Necrosis rune, because you should have enough strength now to do so, to open up shop level 2.